How's it going, guys? Thanks for clicking on my video. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Today we're going to be checking out a really fun little gun. What's up, Bugaboo? I understand you got something special for us today.
Hell yeah!
What's in the box?
Something awesome! Check this out!
This is the T4E HDS68. 68 caliber. This shoots paintballs, or they supply you with some hard rubber balls that are really a lot of fun. Basically a double barrel shotgun. It has 2 shots. You can do both barrels at once or one at a time. 16 joules of power. Single action automatic trigger safety. This shoots at 100 meters per second or 328 feet per second. Shots per fill, it says 10, but I was getting a lot more than that. 490 millimeters long, and it weighs 1,700 grams.
Hell yeah!
It runs off one 12-gram CO2 cartridge, 68 caliber. This will actually shoot anything, any 68 caliber ammo that you can fit in the barrel. The HDS68 comes with a pretty big bag of ammo, and you can reuse your ammo, so that's also really cool. Here's the manufacturer's description. The double-barreled HDS68 combines power and speed. Thanks to its quick piercing system, it's ready to use at any time. With a light blow on the bottom of the grip, you can puncture the CO2 capsule whenever the occasion demands. The optical and tactical pressure indicator will show you you're ready to fire. The HDS comes with a Picatinny rail under the barrel. The large .68 caliber allows you to use rubber balls, pepper balls, chalk balls, or paintballs, which can be shot individually or simultaneously from both barrels. Suitable for all T4E ammunition in 68 caliber. Okay, so there's some ammunition they make for this we'll go over. So we're going to do some accuracy testing, some power testing, trigger pull, and all that fun stuff. As well, we'll hit some targets with extreme prejudice and see what happens. One thing I do want to note is that you never want to shoot an air gun against any human. And that means this one too. Although those rubber balls look almost like Nerf balls, they definitely are not. They're made of super hard rubber. They're flying really fast and they're going to do a lot of damage. Definitely don't ever shoot these at a person or an animal. That being said though, this gun is a lot of fun. It says in the manual you're not supposed to reuse the ammo, but I think they're talking about the Sabo rounds. These rubber balls, you can just pick them up off the floor and shoot them again. So definitely a lot of fun to go around the yard blasting stuff with this gun, and even in the garage setting up cans and stuff, and then you can just reuse the ammo. Definitely cool. Your trigger, of course, won't depress unless you have the center blade pushed down. That's your only safety on this gun. This selector switch on top is to fire your right barrel only, left barrel only, or both barrels at once. Single barrels are going to fire on full power. Double barrel is going to do half power to each barrel. And that was just to stay under the power requirements for European countries. This gun is not really for the USA. Although you can get one. Link in the description. You can still grab these off Amazon and eBay. I had a ton of fun the last few days plinking around with this gun. Definitely one of my favorite new toys. You like what I did there, Bugaboo?
Hell yeah!
Check this out.
Oh, hell yeah!
I thought this gun was just begging for a pistol grip, so I went ahead and put one on. I also think this laser sight is going to be super fun, especially for plinking at close ranges. This is a heavy gun. It's definitely got some good weight to it. Here's where you load the ammo. So this is a big heavy metal mechanism in there, and the inside of this whole part's metal. A couple metal barrels in there. When you hit the back, it's going to pop that CO2 cartridge. So you're actually going to want it like this. So you're going to take the big end first, load it into the buttstock. It's not going to charge the gun until you go like this. Well, yep, I just heard it click and my pressure indicator just popped up. Okay, so now I know I have a charged gun right there. Now, this lever right here, this is designed for the UK market, so they're trying to stay under 12 foot-pounds, okay? So you get it, I don't know, your maximum out of right or left, but if you do both barrels, it would be too much power. So you're going to end up having half the power in each barrel, but twice the ammo coming out, so it all evens out, I guess, if you hit what you're shooting at. So we're just going to blast Bugaboo real fast. So I'm just going to hit this right here. You can see where the barrel starts there. There's some little grippages right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm assuming that's going to hold your ammo in, so I'm just going to... Oh yeah, so that's a pretty snug fit right there. And you guys, these are not Nerf balls, okay? These are hard plastic balls that are going to jack you up. Okay, so it looks like you just barely put them in. You don't push them into the barrel like I did that first one. You just barely put them in there. So yeah, this plastic part is where you want that thing to rest. Just get flush right there, and you're good. You ready for this Bugaboo?
Hell yeah!
I knew he was going to say that. CO2 is charged. Did that hurt, Bugaboo?
Hell yeah!
Alright, here we go, buddy.
Fire away!
Whoa, that did not knock him over, but that left a huge dent in Bugaboo. Check this out, you guys. So here is the dent, you guys, right here. This is where it hit Bugaboo, and it dented him quite a bit. So that would have definitely broke the skin.
Hell yeah!
Some of you guys may remember that I used to do some slow motion video on my channel. I've actually destroyed 3 of these cameras. This is about a $1,500 camera. I usually get them used for around $600. So I just got a new one. This time though, I'm a little better at getting the right lighting. As you can see, this is super clear. Normal TV is 30 frames per second. This is HD, rolling at, I believe, 450 frames per second. And that's at 720p, which is considered HD. I can actually go up to 960 frames per second, but it would only be half as good a resolution as we're getting right here. Check that out, you guys. See the 2 barrels right there? So took out that. So this one did a little more damage. That was 1 barrel right there. And that was the 2 barrels. So I fired at least 40 rounds through this thing, and it's still shooting super hard. So I don't need to, but I'm going to go ahead and change my CO2 out before I do some chronograph testing. So if you go to crank on this by hand, you'll find that you can't do it, but that's why they gave you this Allen key right here. So right in here you can insert the Allen key, and you'll be able to uncharge your gun. Keep your eye on that little guy right there. So now that shows us that there's no air in the gun. Recharge this baby. You can get a huge box of these for like at Walmart for super cheap. Alright, so we're going to take this, put a round side in. Got a little pokey-do right there. Alright, I'm going to just screw this in by hand. So no need to use your Allen key when you're screwing that part in. Just when you're unscrewing it. So I just pushed on it, that didn't work, but check this out. There it goes. Popped right up. Alright, so now I'm charged again. Let's do some chronograph testing. Alright, I'm just using the ammo that they supplied. Alright, now we're going to do both barrels at once. Funny, it's exactly half the speed. Alright, one more. 234 out of 1 barrel. The trigger felt fine to me, and as you guys will see in a second here, I had no problem shooting accurately with this gun. but the trigger pull did come in at 7 pounds, 8 ounces. So there's how you can tell if your ammo's been fired. Has that neat little teeth marks on it. I got my laser mounted directly to my gun. Check this out. Go ahead and sight this baby in. We are at a very special 11 yards away. We're at 11 yards away. We'll call it 10 yards. Shooting from the bench, baby. Alright, official group, here we go. Look at that, you guys. Bullseye, baby. Nailing it. That was me. I couldn't tell where I needed to aim at. Let's see if we can annihilate one of these guys. Oh man, that is nice. Oh, through the same hole, baby. Boom, and it rings a bell for the winner. So the T4E stands for Training for Engagement. A new Umarex generation of high-end training weapons for chalk balls, rubber balls, and paintballs. These guns also take pepper balls, which are ideal for self-defense. Powered by CO2 cartridges that produce a muzzle energy of 4 to 16 joules depending on the model, they generate a realistic blowback effect. In law enforcement, trouble-free, effective training for real emergencies is well worthwhile. The Walther PPQ M2 in 9mm Luger, prized as a service pistol by special units and law enforcement authorities, is also now available in the .43 caliber T4E version. Realistic, safe, low-cost training is finally possible. So if you just Google T4E Umarex, you'll see their page. They have everything from M4s. Looks like we got Smith & Wesson, the HDR50, which I showed you. We're going to check that out. Some sort of tactical shotgun. We got the good old Walther. And then we're into the ammo. So as far as the ammo goes, we were using the T4E Practice PLB-68 caliber. Those are just described as polyballs made of synthetic, suitable for plinking, etc. They're going to weigh 4.67 grams. These are called the T4E Performance RUB-68. And there's no description on those other than they are performance rounds. So they probably fly even better than the ones that we were shooting, and farther. So these little guys that look like the Sabo rounds, they're the T4E Performance RUB-68 Precision. High performance rubber balls, hemispherical form, and Sabo. Sabo stabilizes the trajectory for higher precision. Looks like you can get a whole tub of these. They have some T4E Performance that are blue that weigh 3.67 grams. It says these are power balls with increased weight, reduced friction by addition of talcum, made in Germany. Wow, so you can get German-made rounds for this baby. Very cool. And these are my personal favorite, T4E Performance TRB-68. These are tracer balls made of stay-glow rubber. Fluorescent effect when ammunition is exposed to UV light, daylight, or lamp light. 2.87 grams. So a lot of these ammos are lighter than the ones that we were shooting in this video. So I have no doubt that this gun will shoot 380 feet per second with the right ammo. Then we got chalk balls. These are going to leave a big blue mark on whatever they hit. T4E Sport CKB68. Chalk balls, blue mark with blue color effect. Second color option allows for easy analysis of hits in match or training. These come in a couple different colors, at least red and blue. And these right here is the T4E Defense PEB. So these are the only thing that could possibly be described as a defense round because it's like basically pepper spray. This is high performance pepper balls, hemispherical form, and sabot. Sabot stabilizes the trajectory for higher precision, and they weigh 1.85 grams. Wow, very light. And this is actually one of the craziest products. We're going to be reviewing the pistol. And this right here is the T4E HDR50 launcher, and that will go on this HDS68. As well, it'll fit the HDR50, which we're going to review next. And this is crazy. It fits right into the barrel like that. But check this out. You put a Walther PGS pepper gel cartridge in there, and when you pull the trigger, it just hoses down your opponent. So this actually holds a whole 11 millimeter filling of pepper gel, OC Ballistic Direct Gel, cartridge for Walther PGS as well as predecessor models, and the HDR50 launcher. So there's a little pistol that this goes in as well. So that's just a quick look at the T4E series of guns and some of the ammo that's available for it. All right, you guys, that's it for me on this one. I really appreciate you tuning in. There'll be a link in the description, or you can grab this off Amazon. If you do click through the link, anything you do buy on Amazon, I'll get a small percentage. All right, everybody stay safe out there. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.